Formation and dissolution of a tax group under UAE corporate tax law. Formation of a tax group, initiating the process and effective date. The process of forming a tax group under UAE corporate tax law involves submitting a formal application to the Federal Tax Authority, FTA. This application, made by the parent company representing all subsidiaries wishing to join the tax group, outlines the intended date from which the group should be considered as a single taxable entity. The formation date of the tax group will typically be established as the beginning of the tax period specified in the application submitted by the parent company to the FTA. In some cases, however, the FTA holds the authority to determine an alternate effective date. This could mean the tax group's formation takes effect from the beginning of a different tax period as deemed necessary or appropriate by the FTA. This flexibility allows for alignment with the group's tax and business needs and ensures compliance with applicable regulatory requirements. The formation of the tax group signifies that the group, comprising the parent company and all approved subsidiaries, will be treated as a single taxable person for the purposes of calculating and fulfilling corporate tax obligations. From the effective date of formation, all tax-related reporting, compliance, and payment responsibilities will be consolidated under the tax group. This structure facilitates greater efficiency and simplifies the administration of tax obligations for entities under common ownership. Dissolution of a tax group, grounds and procedures. A tax group may cease to exist under certain conditions, as determined by the FTA. The dissolution of a tax group can occur under the following scenarios. 1. Approval by the FTA. The tax group will be dissolved if the FTA formally approves a request for dissolution. The dissolution process begins with a formal application to the FTA from the parent company, indicating the intent to dissolve the tax group and providing relevant information or reasons justifying the request. This could include changes to the structure of the group, changes in business activities, or other considerations that necessitate the dissolution. 2. Failure to meet necessary conditions. A tax group will also be dissolved if the parent company no longer meets the required conditions for maintaining the tax group status throughout the relevant tax period. The eligibility criteria for forming and maintaining a tax group include, but are not limited to, residency status, ownership thresholds, alignment of accounting standards, and control over subsidiaries. If the parent company is no longer able to fulfill these conditions, the tax group cannot continue to exist. 3. Discretionary action by the FTA. The FTA holds the discretion to dissolve a tax group or change the designated parent company based on information available to it. This could occur for a variety of reasons, including compliance issues, changes in ownership structures, or any other matters deemed significant by the FTA. In such cases, the FTA will notify the parent company regarding the decision and any actions that need to be taken as a result. Notification and compliance requirements. Upon dissolution, whether at the request of the parent company or as determined by the FTA, all affected entities must comply with the necessary procedures and obligations associated with the termination of the tax group. This includes fulfilling any outstanding tax obligations, submitting final consolidated tax returns, and ensuring all compliance matters are addressed appropriately. The FTA's ability to dissolve a tax group or change the parent company at its discretion underscores the need for strict adherence to the regulatory requirements governing tax groups. Maintaining proper documentation, meeting eligibility criteria, and keeping the FTA informed of any significant changes to the group's structure or operations are essential for ensuring continued compliance and the integrity of the tax group structure. For more details, contact us.